So as mentioned in the Guru Puja, Nyanda Dowa, Dekun Dagima, Yang Ti Jambi, Chu Sam Ne, Dubepula, Zeve Mashindo, Jemeninji Jawachiniru. So the beautiful mothers, when I was mother, been kind to me, again. That means from beginningless birth, from beginningless samsara rebirth. So just as I mentioned, the kindness of from beginningless birth, being mother and gave particular human body. So you can understand the present life mother gave human body. So now, not just general education, not just you can help yourself, benefit, to obtain happiness, and to also others, especially others. And then he says, especially them at dharma. So now written right, and so much what you can do on dharma. So you see, to be free from, not just free from lower realm, but free from samsara. Not just free from samsara, but from the lower nirvana. And not just that, then to achieving cessation of all the mistakes and the completion of realization, sangye. So it's that. And then freedom of bliss, and then brings from the oceans of samsara suffering and bring them to a Buddhahood. So much what you can do, other unbelievable. Oh, that's by giving him a human body. That's so much what you can do. That's opportunity what you have. Or you think of the already in the past. You see that absolutely make your life meaningful already in the past. So many years and that you see already. So now in the future. So unbelievable. This Bhakani's mother gave him the body. So if she did operation, if she did abortion, you see, when you were conceived, if she did abortion, or you see, then there are many obstacles where you are continuing to conceive, then unable to conceive. There are many obstacles. So didn't have that. And then she received you. So that, all that, just, so many obstacles. So they gave the kindness to get the body from beginningless rebirth. That's a person like mother, even previous lives, and Oh, protect your life danger from hundreds of danger every day, even every day, hundreds of danger. You protect your life from danger, every day like that. As she did this life, then she did like that from beginningless birth, numberless times, kindness. And then she bared so much hardships, so much suffered, so much day and night for you. Not just one time, not just this life. From beginningless birth, she protected her life. The beard hardships, unbelievable, she suffered so much. And then gave education. Not just this life, but from beginningless birth. So then summarized in this, all the kindness. The numberless sentient beings, 6 realms, the number. How many numberless sentient beings, hell, hunger, numberless hell, hunger, gods, animals, human beings, everyone did that numberless times. From beginningless, been your mother, been kind. So as I mentioned, you look, even though you don't remember much of this life, mother, been forward, kindness, and that. Sometimes kind of don't remember, forgot, or something. So you look at others, how the mothers look after their children. They bear so much hardship, parents, they bear so much hardship for children. Unbelievable hardships to conceive, then to 9 months and pregnant, protector and woman, then come out and bear so much pain, unbelievable pain. Oh, there's so many years, hardships, protect life danger, give education, then after what happened, then after that, then even not family, but in the school there are other people, other friends who are involved in the bad examples of life. Bad examples of life, and then they get involved with them, then, parents, the parents worry, worry, then so much, even the government find difficult, because so many prisoner, involved in drugs, involved this, involved that, even the government find difficult to protect prisons, instead to be kind to the parents, instead to be kind to the sentient beings, nothing, only suffering. Kind to the country people, kind to the family, but nothing. Only harm, only cause them worry problems. Still they think, because of drugs, still they think, so the money and all that things. Then I don't know in Singapore, but particularly in the West, one of the problems. Instead of being kind, instead of beneficial, after so many years since conception taken, years, worked so hard, suffered so much, worked so hard, then as you grow up, then you harm the world. This will bring happiness, it will bring harm to the world, harm the country, harm your family, blah, 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 blah. No peace, no peace, happiness at all. Totally only harm, blah, 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 no benefit, blah, 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 blah. The motivation is only self-cherishing. Thought my happiness, my happiness, my happiness, my happiness. Then involve all the bad things. Then cause some problem, cause some devotee trials, blah, 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 blah. What's that like that? So then you die. That's so there's something like this. See, kind of pointless, kind of didn't give any meaning to parents, gay body, and practical life danger, and gave bear so much suffer, unbelievable, dead, night, work so hard, and give education, but nowadays after university, they bear so much hardship, work so hard, to earn money, to educate, Then after university, then I think with maybe, I don't know how, they maybe finish all the, because they're not to children, I think like that. But now you see, I saw it and that and nothing in your life. Nothing with the world, nothing with the all the happiness come from there, all the happiness come from the family and mother, nothing to offer back. Nothing, only causing problem, suffering, worry. So therefore, this time for us, dharma, we must understand, to be aware, to be mindful. Bring with it instead of darkness, bring light with dharma. You see? Then you understand. See, then you understand life. Only then you understand life. Nothing does it. It's almost like animal. You run with dharma, it's like animal. If you run with Buddha dharma, it's like animal. It's something animal life. Kasa. The seventh Dalai Lama, maybe I mentioned one time before, but the seventh Dalai Lama, Jawa Katsang Gyatso, mentioned Chuzi Tao, Kasa, Chidi Nang Shetam. Nó trong lót of như cái chuyện mà to này chỉ tiền phá rồi thì như chúng ta chơi chúng ta sao mà chơi chúng ta xem được vô mình xin ở đó cái rồi chú tự tạo chế định năng sẽ rằng cho lại animal chú tự nào đó just a mere appearance of this life, like animal. Notum is a category opponent for useless. Notum wrought on you, like lightning, lightning. So fast, it happened, gone. get you married. Then this appearance is like, just like lightning. We think we're living so long. Actually, when you die, then that happens. Oh, you had human body, you had all this family or wealth, and you had human body, but it's gone. It happened, gone. Like lightning. It's a nighttime, lightning. You saw everything run, but it happened, gone. Exactly like this. When you die, this happens. Oh, such. You had in the water, everything, but gone. You had, but gone. Like this happens when you die. If you think we follow the concept of, oh, I'm going to be very long, like this, not so long, you get humors. So, for useless success, like lightning, so quick, the appearance is life. Just like 1 second, it happened, gone. Oh, by realizing this, the dawn is, and seeking the happiness, seeking the and seeking the happiness future lives, seeking the future life. See, they're part of you, then perfect human birth, seeking future life. Again, to practice dharma, only not only to be pure but samsara tree, and to achieving maximum something more. The part of the string of samadhi, which implies grammar blessings, to rise the torch, seeking the torch of the future life. The part of the new. Oh, like 7 Lama mentioned that. Like that. So it was just, yes, of course, I think, I'm able to speak, but yes, I mean, the communication probably easy for human being, I guess. But, I mean, you can use that method, easy to communicate, but you can harm the world. You can harm the sentient beings, you can harm yourself. Or you can, the other way is, if you are bodhisattva, you can benefit all sentient, 6 realms of sentient beings, bring them to highest, not only freedom from some, bring the enlightenment, you can use the opportunity like this. You can use the brain like this. So anyway, otherwise I say, all of that, then we don't read Dharma, it's just like animal. That's no different from animal. Even you speak human language, but it's essentially animal, like that. Even animals also can communicate. So that. So therefore, must realize, discover. In this time at Dharma, incredible, fortunate. Normally you don't think that. You are so fortunate you don't think that. Like, yes, no different from common human being. That's totally wrong. That's totally wrong. So you don't appreciate yourself. Then the practice Dharma doesn't happen. Continuously, you see, practice Dharma doesn't happen only time to time, and then that doesn't happen. So what happens is only the attachment to this life, only the old Dharma, not holy Dharma, old Dharma. So non-virtue. So that's what happens. The same as the animals. So they see the old Dharma. Animals that live life with the ignorance and attachment, so the same thing. So, all of that. So, unbelievable, fortunate. This time we met Dharma, Buddha Dharma. Oh, so waking up, not sleeping ignorance from beginning, but not sleeping, waking up. Oh, so you see, so like that. Katsaniti. The Nyamda Drowa, Dikun Dagima. All the sentiments, the ones of Mata. And then, kind. From beginning, let's put kindness. So, as I mentioned before, how the parents kind to their children, you see, just you see around by watching. Or that like that, they've been kind to numberless times. They've been your mother, and kind like that. Not only one time, but numberless times they do for you. Or then you feel appreciation. Even that is a small thing, but when you relate to yourself, then you feel kind. And then, but even that from beginners life, they did for you. Then you feel it in your heart. You feel the other sentient beings, then you feel it in your heart, not distant, not far, you feel in your heart. Oh, then like that, you see. Like this Lama, like that kind of person in this life that you know, so that. So this way, if you're close to they're close to you. Oh, so yeah, like that. So anyway, then they say, then they say, John Dharma, so Nyamtak, beautiful, being always under the control of delusion karma. Oh, then eight major hot hell, cold hell, then six neighborhoods suffering. Then you see the lava, Hawaii or many come to Indonesia, many times happens. Lava coming from the mountains and disruption coming from the mountains, and I think there's six neighborhoods suffering. There's Chur Ramen, and there's another one. I do remember Chur Ramen. Then there's I think the first one, I don't remember. So I think it's come, the lava came from the earth, came from the inside the earth. So I don't know that. I don't know the scientifically measured or distance, length. See, yeah, I relate, from my understanding, relate to this Chur Ramen or this, there's a liquid one is with the fire. Liquid one is with fire. And then there's another one, I don't know. So my understanding is come from that, come from one of the six neighbors suffering, like that. So then there's a mountain around, mountain in the whole. Then there's many stories spring up the lava, wall of lava. So many stories. And then they say, I went in Hawaii to see the lava. And you don't have to be very near, so hot. So lava is there, then I can't go near, it's so hot. it melts the rocks. It melts the rocks. The normal things don't get burned by fire, by human being fire, but the lava comes and burns. It melts. So then the ordinary health suffering, this power so daytime at the beach and daytime at the god like the suras, the daytime it's so rich and slash mansion, but the goddess, you are surrounded by goddess, the men surrounded by goddess, so unbelievable sense pleasure, unbelievable. Then when the nighttime turns, then everything it becomes hell. In the midst of fire burning, then comes the men, who actually, the settlement conduct, then you see you become the daytime the goddesses, then nighttime the dogs, then the men become animals, men had all the dogs, they bite the nighttime. But was totally suffering, total nighttime. Then again, daytime the sun rises, again everything becomes slasher man. The house becomes slasher man, the goddesses, all the unbelievable sense pleasures. Then nighttime comes, totally change. Or then this ordinary health suffering. That's because you see, not in the human past life, sexual misconduct. There, two vow from two vow kind of two vow. The name. Gedunso. Good name. The Arhat. Gedunso. The good name. So from him then to vow, they made a vow daytime to keep the precepts. They took the precepts daytime, nighttime can't keep precepts. The sexual conduct. So nighttime can't. So because of the result of that, daytime, but the unbelievable sense pleasure, the Kashmir statue mentioned, the goddess system, unbelievable pleasure, like God realm. So when the night time comes, the evening change, totally changes. Yeah, the result of the negative karma settlements conduct. Then the other one is you see, killing. Nighttime you take, they kept the precepts, not kill. Daytime they find difficult, so then daytime they did killing. Nighttime, so nighttime gets easier, but they found, so they took precepts to not kill nighttime. So then the total opposite then, or the daytime then hell, unbelievable suffering, Then whenever nighttime starts, then the slasher mentioned, like the God's realm, sense pleasure, but the totally opposite that because the past, just before human being, then they not killing nighttime, then daytime they're difficult killing. So with the attachment, so the subjection with the attachment, we are negative karma. So it meant to become negative karma by the mind. Negative karma does not exist from inside, but by the mind. So attachment to this life, and then also subjection. So what came from the root of your samsara, the ignorance, the holding the middle-level eye, holding as it appears to real eye, holding the real eye, believing real eye, all that all. This came from that root of your samsara. So the concept, you don't just concept, you don't see form, color, shape, anything, just concept, all that. All like that, you see, because that, so, because then independent stages always start from the then prada beings are suffering hot and cold, other hunger, thirst, and could not find food for 10,000, even 10,000 years, they could not find even spoon of food for longest time, like that. They don't die, suffer. There's the outer obscuration, then the inner obscuration, food obscuration, so the animals for the being totally being ignorant and totally being ignorant, and you're eating another animal alive. Another alive living one you're eating, and you at the same time you get eaten by someone, your enemy. That's all the time. Wherever you are, there's an enemy. Due to your karma, the enemy is there. So it's also like that. So you're eating that animal, living, then you get eaten by another animal. Oh, it's like this. Lama. So extremely full, then you're being eaten by another one. Hot and cold, and then even the human beings are tortured. So anyway, oh, that is Kasadi. Oh, then the human beings, Kasadi. Yeah. Then suffering of the birth, suffering of the all ages and death. Separating from desirable object, meeting the undesirable object, not finding the desirable object. We don't find, could never get satisfaction. That's a huge, incredible suffering. Greater dissatisfaction. If you become millionaire, billionaire, richer, greater dissatisfaction, more unhappiness, so much unhappiness. Even though physically you got all the comfort that you can find in the world, but one never happens. So, like his owner often says, your life is working only for the five senses. Is your five senses pleasure to get, not the the six senses as a mind, not never. So then you see, so even you got everything for the five senses, but you don't get work with the six senses. So then that's why there's no peace, happiness in your mind. So the meditation practice dharma then brings happiness, success. Oh, then that's because within the three types of suffering, I can get to the then the desire devas, life is totally distracted by the sense pleasure, unbelievable sense pleasure, unbelievable sense pleasure. Then the richest country, richest human life, then so much wealth, the richest, in the human world, richest, but it's the poorest compared to the worldly gods, asuras, then it's the poorest. It's even the poor among them, the poor, but compared that is the poorest, and then the richest human being is, there's nothing. So that. So all of that. Then the heaviest suffering, or therefore then renunciation so difficult to generate in the Deva realm. Sense pleasure so much. My life is totally distracted by that, occupied. The renunciation so difficult, then Buddhism so difficult to achieve one, so difficult. Not that. And then the five kneeling signs of death, the five kneeling signs of death, and then distant signs of death, the kneeling signs of death. And your friend, friend that would often you go to play with in park. And at that time they don't come near to you when you are experiencing signs of death. You're going to die after 1 week or then they have signs of death. Then they don't come to near you. They pass through a long stick. They put a flower, then give it to you. And there are things like that. Normally you don't get water, then that time you get water dusty, or you don't get dust, but that time to get dusty. Then then you see from where you came from, the past, you see due to karma, where you are now, then next you're going to born lower realms, or you're going to born human being, or lower human beings, or lower beings you're going then. But so much suffering, unbelievable suffering. Then you see the rich one, the wealthy one, more power, then kick you out from that place. So much of that problem. Like that, yeah. So much of fight, then fighting with the asuras, yeah, because the asuras, the wealth, then Surat they fight, and then Surat until the weapon goes through neck, otherwise they don't die. But the asuras, same as us, then they die. Or then asuras, you see, the elephant trunk from elephant blow out. Then all the army, all is blown away by wind, like hurricane or the typhoon or whatever. Not the elephant blow it, the whole army, so I mean they get blown away. So yeah, so they get killed. Asuras by the Asura. Then Asura's wives watching in the lake, they can see how much Asuras get killed, their husband killed. They can see the lake, like the Pandalama lake in Tibet. Not only Pandalama, there are many lakes around, different deities. There are Chundrunthal Lake, the Makala Lake, other many different protectors lake. There's also lake, small lake, Link has the embodiment of Pamasambhava, small one. So depend on people, then they see position. Those. Anyway, so unbelievable suffering, so unbelievable, difficult, so difficult. Even the other human continent, so difficult to practice Dharma. Difficult to see the suffering, difficult not to can generate renunciation, so difficult to them, so there's now this world where there's a Buddha Dharma existing, the lesser teaching, the Mahayana Sutra, the Mahayana Tantra, Mahayana, especially Mahayana Tantra existing. Whether we are born here in southern continent, where there's complete Buddha Dharma existing, Papa, we are way achieving enlightenment in one life, not just one life, in the pure lifetime, in a brave lifetime of regenerated time, you can achieve. So fortunate. You can hear, you can receive teachings, and you can practice. If you do from your side, you can practice. You can receive teachings and you can practice. If you from your side, because you give freedom to yourself, then you can do that. Or if you don't give freedom to yourself, then even there's a teaching or hold the teaching or the Buddha taught, Mahayana Sutra, Mahayana Tantra, or then even the teaching, but you don't think it's important. That has nothing to do with you, and it's all like that. This is just one time you are born human being, and you are born in this world where there's everything, but you see, you think it's not for you. This is something else. I mean, for those people, they're not for you. This is a one-time opportunity, but you never come to that. You never come to meet that. All right, that's obstacle. Okay, the nyamta. Sunday been saying suffering nyamta. Oh, pitiful. So kind to you, yes. But that's so pitiful about the suffering. See, then the desire element, the three altered suffering. Then sending means when the form element has that's no suffering pain, but two other sufferings. Suffering of change, suffering of pervasive components. Now the formless realm has no suffering of change, but there's a pervasive component of suffering. So anyone who is so that all of that, you see. You have to be free from the pervasive component of suffering. Then you can be free forever, also other true suffering. So, then you achieve nirvana. Or the nyamdadra, they can die ma. Oh, what suffering all the time, life to life. From beginning it's a rebirth, suffering in the samsara. Then again they continuously reborn samsara. Then it spends all the sufferings, 6 kilometers above one after another. Again, no end, like that. Nyamdadra what the gun die ma. Yang tinggi jam, tu sam ne dua pola, tapi macam tu, dua pola, tapi like the mother who love her heart, the son or daughter, whatever, they love most, more than life, I guess. Like that. May I generate compassion by seeing all the kind of mother sentient beings, their suffering, or the general compassion to all the sentient beings. Like the mother who dedicated life, cherish most dedicated life to her heart, like daughter or son. So like that, yourself, all the sentient beings. Okay. So now, therefore, that reason, then we're taking this Lama Chapa. I'm explaining. You are taking the. Okay. So free the sentient beings from the oceans of samsara suffering, bring to this kind of mother's suffering, then unbelievable from beginners. But again, bring them to enlightenment by yourself. Therefore, I must teach you enlightenment. Therefore, I'm taking the whole transmission. Lama Chapa, the commentary there. Is that okay? Now. Okay. Maybe the few pages I do. Juji. Go there, you go. Where? Smith and Pen. Sudah ngapa? Junior. Sudah cuba jasi. Cuba. Cuba jasi. Cuba jasi. Jasi. Ada terus, ada. Kasa. Ada orders. Ada, ya. I think maybe I joined the room. That's time. Yeah, so I just just some advices, instructions. Yeah. So in short, Shingicho Lama Tang, Samba Sangye Tongue Mokudan, Nobu Kanyu Bulwa, Sun Zomde, the Soa Tana, Kangdap Cedar Juishin, Yishin member Judes. In short, Shingicho Lama Tang, so Guru, who is the supreme meritorious. Shinjo Tamba, Jestun Lama la, supreme meritorious. Holy Guru, Jestun Lama Tang, Jestun Lama Tang, Jestun, one was translating the Sarah, so I used to translate Lord, but we came to the conclusion to translate perfect. It seems a short, perfect means all the qualities. That nothing more to receive more called perfect. Shinjo, Tamba Jestun, we came to the conclusion to the perfect Shinto, Jestun. But see, Jestun, so Karole. So Jestun, so who has the realization of the lamrim, the gradual part of the lower capable, being lamjiriba, gradual part of the lower capable bring. So that one. So you see, on the basis of the realizing Guru is Buddha, that's all the Buddha. So they, as I just been explained you, and so on the basis of that, then you see the realization, the Tawajita George, perfect image birth, usefulness and difficult to find again. Then the death is definite. Then you see actual time that's indefinite, can happen any time. All that. The 9 round of meditation, the realization that you see at the death time, nobody, no family, no possession, no, you see, nothing benefits you, even your body, everything has to lapse. You can't carry it with you, and only can benefit dharma, nothing else. dharma that you carry with you is dharma. So only practice dharma. So in your life, the most important is practice dharma. Then is the realization of the law, renunciation of the law and sufferings, and then the refuge, karma, and then realization of karma. So all that, all the greater part of the Lord capable of being. In general, it becomes the basis of the greater part of the middle capable being, and the greater part of the middle capable being in general, and becomes the basis of the greater part of the higher capable being. All that, you see. So that's why it says general. Right. So the realization of the greater part of Lord capable being, you see, J. Then your mind is unstained by the attachment to this life, or the Jun, pure. Then and J. Second J, Jun, then J, then the greater part of the middle capable being. Seeing the whole entire samsara nature only suffering, like thorn bush, your body, naked body inside them, living thorn bush. So you see, thorns goes inside the flesh. So like that body, no happiness, only suffering, only unbelievable suffering, all that. Being in the midst of the fire, your body, your naked body, all like that, you see. So, then Jun, your mind is unstained by the attachment to samsara. Jun. Then J, bodhicitta, Jun is unstained from the self-chasing thought. Then J, unstained by the ignorance, the root of samsara, the ignorance, and the timidity and higher, the holding not only the eye, but as things as middle level of things, then is not seeing that, then you believe it. What it appears to you existing from the side, real, then you totally believe real. Total hallucination, that ignorance, see, understand by the wisdom realizing emptiness, J, everything is empty, including I, everything empty, and then Jun is your mind is understand by the ignorance. That's the basic lamrim before Tantra. Then everything seems pure, pure appearance and pure thought. You see, then that one is to understand the impure vision, impure thought. So Jestun that then, and then can use through the generated state. The main essence of the sadhana, the generated practice, is that for you utilize the ordinary death, ordinary intimate state, ordinary rebirth. You utilize the path to achieve the result time dharmakaya, samadhikaya, nimanakaya. So you utilize for that with the tantric meditation, general state practice. Then utilize that the ordinary base, the death. Intimacy to the birth. Yeah, in the part to result time, to achieve the path time 3 kinds, Dharmakaya, Samutkaya, Nimarkaya, the result time 3 kinds, all like that, to achieve, all utilize for that, all like that. You see, then, from visualizing, see like that. So the completion stage, then you actually do it. So you actualize the path time 3 kinds, and then that way you achieve the result time 3 kinds. Oh, that's right. So the using the then so they understand by the ordinary yes, ordinary death, ordinary intermittent state report, the Jun, understand by that, then able to utilize those 3 in the past to result time 3 kaya. So then so the ordinary the subtle wind in mind. So that's what creates samsara in the tantra. That's how it explained. What creates samsara by ordinary wind mind, subtle wind mind. So understand by that the Zun, J is the transcendental wisdom of transcendental wisdom, non-dual. The voidness, the dual with the plus and the voidness, the the extremely subtle mind, gross mind, subtle mind, extremely subtle mind. So the wind mind, you see. So that's J. To know that this, then then result time, you see the the result time, the Dharmakaya, the unification, the transcendental wisdom, non-dual, the Dharmakaya, then the J. So, tune is that, you see the last one, the Nangjatur, the Inantamo, the subtle dual view. The wide vision, no Kalamba, then Cheba Malamba increasing rate, Chaman Idon Alamba increasing the other, Yetun Alamba, near the dark vision. So the last one, so you are free from that. You're free from that. So, the last obscuration. So free from that soon. So you set up the Rinpoche, from whom I received Mahamudra, Benchalo Chick, and this Mahamudra teaching gave I think, I don't know about room or commentary. Now I've got so At that time, Geshe-la explained that Jestun Lama Nama Chatabu, Jestun, the Dharmakaya. Oh, that's the essence of the Dharmakaya. And then what Jestun means, what Guru is, describing what Guru is. Already I told you by reading the Pavankas, calling Guru for first verse. Oh, then Geshe-la Rinpoche says, Jestun means the Dharmakaya. What the Guru is. What the Guru is. Then, after talking the Jestun, Dharmakaya, you see, then point out the Guru. To that one, then you point Guru, like that. You see, mere labeled Guru. Jestun Lama Nama Chatabu, the Guru. So, okay, kind of, there's then Shingicho Lama Tang. So Lama Guru is the supreme refuge, like in the Lama Chapa of the lamrim, the correctly following word to friend, the first verse, the Shingicho Lama Tang. And then Samba Sangitunga Mogoda, that's very filled, the Guru, it's the Guru. Then taught is a sing, taught is a devotion respect. Devotional respect, I think, mugu, devotional respect. Taught is a devotional respect. Sing the Guru, as I said, all the Buddha. Sing the Guru, all the Buddha. They're taught. Very felt, then taught, second. Second. Third, then it says, Ngobo kan yu pulwa, sumdum desu, whatever. I'm just explaining what is say in the text, teachings. Whatever Ngobo kan yu pulwa. So whatever say material you have, then offer to Guru. So sorry, as I said already, Milarepa said, no something what dharma. I don't have miscellaneous material offerings. I don't have. No something what dharma. Parliament Chapa devotionals. The Chapa offering to the Father Guru. Father Guru, with the child and all the guidance, child protection, all guidance from Father order, and like that, you receive all the guidance up to enlightenment. I mean, free from oceans of suffering, samsara, and then get free from Lord and free from samsara, free from Lord Nibbana, then bring numberless quality of Buddha's holy body, Holy Spirit, everything comes from Guru. So, Father, so you see your Father, Guru, then that's what it is. Not something about Dharma, Palame, Chava, Dvechal, offering to Guru, Father Guru, then that's what, then is paid, sorry, by practice. The offering to Father Guru is by my practice. Then, so that's the best one. As Amitabha said. So anyway, so here in the teaching it says the three things. Days, and then you do the three things, and then you may, if you may request, then then if you do those three things, then you may request. If you may request what you wish, you see. Then everything will happen in this life. Kandar 강답 체득주의신 member. So whatever prayer you have done in this life, whatever prayer you have done, then in this life, the result will happen exactly what you thought. You should remember yours. As the result, you will achieve everything. That is English enlightenment. Or issues, exactly what you think you will achieve. Remember due days. Then Talaba, great yogi Talaba from India, said, Shingdang Samba Mobosun. Shingdang, so I will explain. Shingdang, the miracle, and Samba taught Mobosun, the phenomena that what you see. Jigdu Jila sort of. So integrate these three, do these three, Jigdu Jila, sort of, then you may request. Come to do Juane. So whatever you wish, the result will definitely happen. Whatever you wish, the result will definitely happen. Temjang Mache, Nanjoba. Temjang Mache, Nanjoba. Temjang is checked in the dictionary. I thought Temjang Mache means mazel, not be mazel. But in the dictionary, it mentioned mind, no changing, stable mind. See, kind of first, you can do what, these three things, you do, then you change it the next day, your mind is all changing, nothing stable, none of that. Tempo, tempo, so firm mind. Temjang Mache, Nanjoba, so the yogi with stable mind. Temjang Mache, Nanjoba, so that's way. Telaba, great yogi, Telaba, Narabas, Guru, Telaba said. Then also Kunjipamakapo, the Kaju, great Lama, Kunjipamakapo. Said, that's what then by thinking this, what the Lama said, then Kunjipamakapo, the great Lama Kaju said, you see, Patusun Javi Kumbutel. Patusun Javi Kumbutel. Che Dijini, Captain, Che Katsum member sort of Chotomonsibe, Dawachi, Bemeti Junga, Teson man. Well, that is so important. With his experience, his words. Patusun Javi Kumbutes. Pam is father, Tusun Javi Kumbute. So, because I've been talking, to look at to realize that this essence of all the Buddha. So, Patusun Javi Kumbutes, the father, Tusun Javi, Tusun is 3 times. Jalva is Buddhas. Kongbu means concrete. Terra means that is the guru. See, Kongbu is concrete. Kongbu concrete. That was the guru. You see, that's all the numberless parts Buddha, present Buddha, numberless future Buddha. So that's everything. So, Patusun Javi Kumbotel. So if you rely upon that guru, if you rely upon the guru, object refuge of this life and the future lives. Future, not life, not just one future. Future lives. So, I mean, up to enlightenment. All the future lives. I don't know how long it takes. Is it for me, for you, how long, say, you have to reincarnate in samsara? Billion, zillion, I don't know how long. Endless. So, up to enlightenment, we trust, captains, to trust, you trust the capital object of it. You trust the object refuge, object this life, future lives. Then Chikatam members saw them. Chikatam, just praying, requesting, not just between lips, not just between lips, but from the heart. Not from between lips. Request, not from the lips, from the heart. That's the heart, participant's heart. Request. Chotomon seve dawachis. Chotomon seve dawachis. The great sound, something very famous about some great sound. What it's called, general sublime realization. Chotomo seve dawachi. The great sound, what is called general sublime realization. No doubt at all. No, without effort at all, you will get testaments, no doubt. Without effort, you will get. Juma means receive. Without effort, you receive. No doubt. Testaments, no doubt. Oh, Jestun Lama of the Kaju, what's this? Yeah, maybe I might change this and stop there. Oh, then kasure. So that in our life, main, as I've been talking, the main focus. So the most important, great purification, negative karmas, obscuration, collected from beginnings, but get purified. Yeah, that kasure, collect most extensive merit, and that begin to quick path to quickest path to enlightenment. All that is so there. Oh, so the yeah, kasure, yeah. Dedicating the life to the Guru, making offering to the Guru, honor the Guru, then the benefit of that. It is said, teaching a Sangha Tamdala, Tabda Chimba Yitichu. So whenever you make offering to the Guru, whenever you make offering to the Guru, then that becomes offering to numberless Buddhas. You see, so whatever. Sorry. Kainadi. Yeah. Oh, if you are offering Karsati. Glass of water, oh, they kasore. Yeah, piece of nuts or whatever it is, see, offering the Guru, then anything. So that always have to, that means, you see, offering to numberless Buddhas. To all the Buddhas, doubtless, but integrate, always offering to numberless Buddhas. It becomes like that. Teaching some signs. So offering that collecting collecting the merits, merits of virtue. So by collecting merits, then you achieve realization. Oh, that's what it said. So the Holy Guru is the embodiment of all the Buddhas. So therefore, by offering to the Guru, then you are offering to all the time to all the Buddhas. Words like that. It is said in Jambal Shalom, in the Jambal Shalom, all transmission from the holy mouth of the Manjushri. Ngani te ruinitis, I abide in that body, that Guru's body. I abide in the is it the I abide in that body, which is in the Guru's body. The Buddha will abide in the body of the Guru. Ngani ti ruinitis, Duvashala Chabalins. But me abiding in the Guru's body, I take offerings from others. Duvashala Chabalin. I take offerings from others. Tenye te rangichu. Tenye te rangichu leje tepa tache toes. So I think that that pleases the Guru. Tenye it pleases the Guru, and then Tenye te rangichu, so that person who makes offering, then it purifies the next karma of that. Tene sangha tanchi dewe lama tangpa tene tsoki shingzho so the commentary is there. The Holy Guru embodied all the Buddhas, who embodied all the Buddhas, because it's a supreme magic field, peerless supreme magic field. By offering to that, you collect, you complete quickly the great merit of virtue. Great merit of virtue. You quickly collect. And so by completing the merits, by completing the merits, then it becomes a supreme complete the merit is then becomes a supreme. From that, then it becomes a supremeness in among all the realization. Supremeness in among all the realization. Then from that, the supremeness among all the realization. What is that? That is a precious state of enlightenment. Precious state of enlightenment. So you achieve that. Oh, that's the commentary. All the Nagarjuna said from the 5 stages, 5 graduate stage, Nagarjuna said, Choba Tamji Yongpa, de Lama Choba Yangdazam. So there's so many countries. Offering to the Buddhas and Dharma, Sangha, up to the Dharma project rule. I mean, up to the medical field, and all the different medical, up to the Dharma project rule. See? So many offerings, but you see because of the benefits of the offering to Guru, because of the highest merit, the great purification. So you give up all the offerings and the Lama Chaba Yangdazam to offering the Guru, then you put all your effort in that. Because by placing the Guru, then the state of transcendental wisdom of the omniscience, transcendental wisdom, the omniscience will achieve. By placing the Guru, then you will achieve the supreme, you will achieve the supreme transcendental wisdom, the omniscience. You will achieve. So, that's Nagarjuna, what Nagarjuna said. And then also, Buddha said in the Tomboku Sutra of decorating the trunk, Tomboku Sutra, and it said, Sangye Chanjuni, Givishin Ladmri Chebe Tovos, the Sangye Chanjuni, the Buddha's state, the enlightenment, or then you will achieve. Givishin Ladmri Chebe Tovos, by doing service to the Guru. By doing service to the Guru, then you will achieve the state of enlightenment Buddha. That's it. Then that's giving one example. That, for example, the Lama Ngobo, the Mapa's disciple, Mapa, Milarepa's good, Mapa's disciple, the Lama Ngokpo. It's one time Mapa never gave teaching. Mapa never gave teaching to Milarepa, always scold and beat and like this. Even he came with other disciples for teachings, but Mapa immediately came out and beat and scold. So years, that's how the Mapa treated Milarepa. So then Mapa's wisdom mother advised to Milarepa, go away and then take teaching from the Ngokpa, Lama Ngokpa, Mapa's disciple. So he went to Milarepa went to Lama Ngokpa, and then you see, I think maybe it's, I don't know, some month, but you see, he didn't get any, not only realization, but not only achieved realization, but didn't have even good dream during that time. I mean, sign, good, no positive, no sign happened during that time. Then I didn't. Later on, Mapa realized that was not the wish, what Mapa think. You see, basically, Mapa is the enlightened being, not don't think it's ordinary being, or the enlightened being. So, see, I mean, even Arahata doesn't have delusion. So how can Buddha would have delusion? So the omniscience and compassion, the power to completely. So see, this is Mapa's way to purify the Mapa's way to purify Milarepa and achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. This is his way. How to do it? You understand? So, he went away to receive teaching of Lama Ngokpa. He didn't have any positive sign during that time. So I think Lama Ngokpa, find out. So he said that need to confess to the Lama Marpa. So he went to see Lama Marpa. He has one one goat who's broken leg. So even together offer completely the Guru Marpa and confess is what happened. So confess. So so everything over Marpa and the confess. And then did that. Even goat, he has one goat who's broken leg. So even that offered to Marpa, So so it says that so Lama Ngokpa, you see, Lama Ngokpa. So whatever he has, whatever you see, external, internal, whatever material, whatever he has, then he went to offer to the Guru Marpa, a great translator, Guru Marpa. He went to offer. Then because of that, Chiju Nangju Yose Pangda Chene, Judu Mapa Rosa Chimbola, Buata days, Tata Chavala Dene, Mojo Gudoje, Tila, Jaluk Haja Chimbo, Kawangos to your So by doing that, then you at the end, the Lama Ngokpa, then he achieved good then batch holy body he achieved. He achieved rainbow body, a rainbow body, a great culture. Rainbow body, great culture. Great culture is the enlightenment. Egypt, in that life. That's what happened at the end of his life. So maybe so stop here. And then there were